This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so this was our last class. We were trying to work. Okay, let me share it. So last class we were trying to work out with this sales cycle completely. We're done with that particular activity, and I've explained the document flow functionality as well. Okay, we're done with the entire cycle of your sales done. The next concept we need to work out is going to be determinations. We're going to be working with a concept called as determinations over here. What do you mean by these determinations? These are nothing but predefined interests. Predefined interests copied into sales and delivery document. I have some predefined interests which are getting copied into our sales and delivery document over here. Okay. Now, what are that predefined interests? Where it will be getting copied is what we are going to be focusing on. So the first determination we try to work out is going to be addressed as shipping point determination. This is going to be the first step. Shipping point determination, like how by default shipping point will be copied into sales document. So how by default shipping point is going to be copied in our sales document. Now, what you mean by this? Where to see this one? Now, when you try to open an order or when you try to create an order, what happens? You will be seeing shipping point information getting displayed up. If you try to go for creating an order, BS01, so maintain our document type. Now, sold to party. So there's our sold to party. So maintain it. And once you click on enter, ship to party is going to be getting copied up. Here, enter the material. Like there's a product what we are trying to work it out along with quantity. So let's say customer is placing an order for 1 unit. Uh, when we talk about this dependent interest, getting to item data. So under this item data, if we get into shipping tab, you can see our shipping point is not getting displayed up over here. So we are trying to perform delivery using a shipping point called as 1000. This is not our shipping point. We don't want the shipping point need to be displayed. We want our created shipping point need to be getting activated. And what is our shipping point we have created? So we have created our shipping point on the name of SMSP. So we want that shipping point need to be getting copied over here by default. Now how it is going to be getting copied is what we need to know. So in case if you are trying to change it, SMSP, system will not give me the access to do that particular change as well. How to change our shipping point? So for that only we are trying to work out with this shipping point determination concept over here. Okay. So always remember the shipping point information where you are going to be checking it out. To check out shipping point information, you need to basically get into sales document. Sales document, get into item data, under item data, work with the shipping tab. There's a place where you're going to be checking out the shipping point getting displayed up. Okay. Now, how to copy our shipping point? It's going to be a combination of certain parameters put together. Now, what are that? So, one, shipping conditions. Second, loading group. And third one, plan. For this particular combination, what should be the shipping point need to be getting displayed? We need to maintain it. Combination of these parameters put together, combination of shipping conditions plus loading group plus plant, we get our shipping point. Combination of these parameters. Okay, so please remember the combinations what we try to maintain. Combination of shipping conditions plus loading group plus plant, we get shipping point. Now, where do you maintain this information? So all these values are going to be maintained in our master data. So the shipping conditions. So shipping conditions, we maintain it in our customer master. So in customer master, if you get into sales area data, under shipping tab, we try to maintain this data. How do you ship the products to the customer? In the same way, loading group information. This loading group information, we update it in our material master. In material master, if you get into sales general plan data, there's a place where we are going to be maintaining our loading group information. So you need to know where exactly we try to maintain the values. And plant information. So plant, we are going to be maintaining it or working out it manually. It's not going to be getting copied from any of the master data. We need to maintain it manually for this combination. So combination of shipping conditions, loading group and plant, we get our shipping point. And this particular determination need to be maintained using a transaction code called as OVL2. This is a T code for that. OVL2. Okay. So first thing, I'm just trying to show you where we maintain these two values in our customer master and material master, and then we try to activate the determination. So here, if we get into customer master, X02, maintain the required sales area information and get into details. So in customer master, get into sales area data, shipping tab, and this is the place where we try to maintain shipping conditions, and we maintain it as 01. It's going to be the standard shipping process which is going to be done. 01 is the value maintained plus loading group. This loading group maintained in our material master. So if you get into material master, MM02 transaction code, PTV, why Sam, right? Distribution channel M5. Here I'm trying to maintain these values. Activate it as the default settings.
So plant is SAP1.
Okay, nothing. So if you get into sales general plan data, here we maintain this particular field, loading group information. So how do you load the products? That's the value what we maintain it. Okay. So here we maintain loading group as 0003. And plant information. SAP1. For this combination, I want shipping point need to be getting displayed as SMSP. So for multiple combination, let's say for 01 for 0002 plus SAP1, and I want it need to be copied as SMSP. For 02 combination, for 0001 loading group SAP1, I want SMSP need to be getting displayed. So you can maintain all these settings over here. So for which combination, which shipping point need to be getting displayed, we are going to be maintaining it with the help of OVL2 transaction code. With the help of OVL2 transaction code. So it's the same thing I'm going to be doing it. So if you get into OVL2 now, OVL2 is going to be the screen. And this is how your shipping point determination is going to be looking. Here, what we do, we try to click on position because there is a shipping point which is getting displayed in our order. So for that reason, I'm trying to click on position. So for 01, 0003, SAP1, for this combination, what is the shipping point has been assigned over here? 1000. So that's the reason when you try to create an order, 1000 is getting copied as our shipping point, which I'm trying to replace it. So I'm just trying to replace this 1000 with the customized one what we have created, SMSP. Okay, so maintain it, save it. Now test it. Create an order and test whether by default our shipping point is getting displayed up or not in that particular field. Now here we don't have, okay. Create an order. Sold party, product, quantity. Now if you get into item data, under item data, if you get into shipping tab, you can see our shipping point has been displayed up over here, SMSP. That's how you work out with the shipping point determination concept. So how to make sure our predefined shipping point is going to be getting copied up over here. So you need to basically get into OVL2 transaction code and maintain the combination. For which combination, what is the shipping point which need to be getting displayed up over here? What should be the shipping point which need to be getting displayed up? So combination of these parameters, shipping conditions, loading group, and plant, what should be the shipping point which need to be displayed? And in this particular screen, we have one more field by the name manual shipping points. So what you mean by this manual shipping points? So if you assign it, now here, let's say in order, if end user want to change the shipping point, by default, it is getting copied as 1000, like SMSP. And then let's say if end user want to change it to 1000 now, because that particular shipping point is busy. So I want to perform delivery using another shipping point, but there's a message we are getting it. Shipping point is not defined for this particular transaction. End user can't manually change it. If end user should have the access to manually change the shipping point, then here we need to assign the manual shipping points. So assign 1000 over here. Save it. Now check it out. Now if you click on enter, system will give the access of changing it. Shipping point has been changed. If end user should have the access to change the shipping point manually in this particular screen, then manual shipping points need to be assigned over here. Manual shipping points need to be assigned. So for one combination, how many manual shipping points you can maintain? You can maintain around 11 manual shipping points. You can maintain 11 manual shipping points. Okay. So this is how your shipping point is going to be getting copied when we try to create an order. And from here onwards, we are not going to be using 1000 as our shipping point to perform the delivery. We are going to be using SMSP. So maintain this information. So update the price. out the delivery date. For this order, delivery is getting confirmed on 30th. So check this values, save this order, and now work with the delivery. So if you execute VL01N transaction code, that's our delivery screen. So for this delivery, maintain the date information and shipping point. So shipping point is going to be SMSP. I'm trying to perform the delivery using SMSP. I'm maintaining these values. So maintain these values, click on enter. Now delivery schedule. I need to enter future date over here. Okay. Now we are trying to perform delivery using what shipping point? SMSP. And if you want to know where exactly the shipping point information is updated in this delivery document, get into header data. In header data, get into administration tab, and here you can find out shipping point using which this delivery is going to be created and what is the document type as well. Document type information also has been displayed up over here. Now, in our delivery document, what normally we do, we get into picking tab and we try to pick the stock over here. We try to pick the stock. And while picking, you can see user need to enter the storage location information manually. User need to enter this value manually over here. By default, the storage location is not going to be getting copied. User need to enter this value manually. So instead of entering the storage location manually, we try to work with one determination called as storage location or picking location determination, so that this information is going to be copied by default. By default. So that is going to be the second concept what we are going to be working it out, which we try to call it as storage location. Storage or picking location determination. Storage or picking location determination. So how by default? Storage location is going to be copied in our delivery document. Storage location will be copied in our delivery document. Not in sales. You don't see any storage location information in sales in delivery document. For this also we have a formula to work out. Now the storage location determination is going to be a combination of shipping point. Shipping point plus plant plus storage conditions. We get storage location. Combination of these parameters put together. Combination of shipping point plus storage plant plus storage conditions, we get our storage location over here. These parameters put together. Okay. Now, when we talk about the shipping point, we try to maintain it manually. It will be not copied from any of the master data. Plant information, we maintain it manually, whereas you need to update storage location conditions in our material master. If you don't maintain storage conditions in material master, then what happens? System will not determine a predefined entry. So if you want system to copy a predefined entry, then storage conditions need to be maintained in our material master. In material master, if you basically get into plant data storage one view, this is the place where the storage conditions are going to be maintained. Plant data storage one view. So let me show you. So if we get into material master MM02 transaction code, there's our product. I'm trying to get into plant data storage one view, and here we maintain storage conditions. So how do you store the product? So here it has been maintained as 01. So shipping point SMSP, plant SAP1, storage condition 01. I want for this combination storage location need to be picked up as S001. I want it need to be picked up as S001 for different combination. Let's say SMSP SAP1 plus 02. I want S001. SMSP plus SAP1 plus 03 combination. I want S001. So which storage location you want, you can maintain it. And this determination is going to be maintained using a transaction code called as OVL3. This is the T code used. OVL3. For shipping point, it was OVL2. For storage location, OVL3. So I'm just trying to do the same thing. So if you get into OVL3 transaction code, this is how the screen is going to be looking. Picking location determination. Picking location determination. And you can see combination of all these parameters. Shipping point, plant, storage conditions, we get storage location. So in this particular screen, try to take the help of new entries and maintain it. So shipping point, SMSP, plant, SAP1, storage condition 01, storage location S001. In the same way, for multiple combinations, I'm trying to maintain it. Maintain it, save it. The data was saved. What is the next thing? Now try to perform the test in our delivery document and see. So if you get into VL01N, if you get into VL01N, maintain all the values, get into details, and here you can see by default our storage location is getting copied. If end user want to change this one, he can. He can. Okay, that's how it's going to be working. Storage location determination. It's a combination of shipping point, plant, and storage conditions. In case if you want to create your own storage conditions also, you can do that. Now, where to go? How to create it? I'm just trying to go by the path this time. So if you want to create your own storage conditions, so get into SPRO, IMG, and under IMG, it's part of logistic execution module. So get into this logistic execution. Under that logistic execution, shipping. So if you get into shipping, picking. So get into picking, and over here, determine picking location. Determine picking location. When you expand this one, this is the place where you're going to be defining storage conditions. Define storage conditions. So click on it. Whatever name you want to maintain, you can define it over here. So I'm trying to take the help of new entries to create, let's say I'm trying to create it on the name of S1, standard storage. What I'm trying to maintain the description. I'm trying to create it as S3. Once you create it, make sure you update it in our material master. Okay, update it in our material master. So get back to our material master MM02. In case if you are trying to create your own storage conditions after creating the material, you need to do this. So get into our view, plan data storage one, and here try to change it. So from 01, I'm trying to change it to our entry what we have created. S3. That's what I'm trying to maintain. S3. Okay. So maintain this one, save it, and maintain the determination as well. So get into OVL3 this time. Get into OVL3. Or if you want to go by the path for this also, the same thing. So here we have created our storage conditions, and here you can click on this option, assign picking location. This is nothing but OVL3 transaction code. So if you click on it, lock and trace, 1 second. So click on this assign picking location. Now take the help of new address and now maintain it. SMSP, SAP1, storage condition, S3, storage location, maintain it, saved. That's how it's going to be working. So if you want to work with your customized one, this is the process. This is the process. So we're done with two determination. One on the name of shipping point determination, and second one storage location determination. Now once you know these two things, now we have one more master data to work out, which we call it as customer material info record. So once we know how to work with this, then only we can work out with other determination. Customer material info record. What you mean by this and how it works out. Or in short, you can call this one as CMIR. Or in short, you can call this one as CMIR. Okay. Now, when we try to talk about this customer material info record, this concept is nothing but mapping. Mapping customers terminology with company's terminology. That's the first thing you need to know. Customer will be calling the product by one name and company is going to be selling the product by another name. So mapping customer terminology with company's terminology. That's the first thing you need to know when we work with this info record. And second thing is going to be specific material behavior for specific customer. Specific material behavior for specific customer. You can maintain the limitation, how product need to be working for a particular customer. Specific material behavior for a specific customer. I'm just trying to take up an example to explain this one. So on one side, I'm trying to maintain company's terminology. Another side, customer terminology. Let's say company is trying to sell the product on the name of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. That's what I'm trying to maintain. Company is trying to sell the product on the name of Coca-Cola, but different customers are trying to call this particular product by different name. Different customers are trying to call this particular product by different name over here. Now, let's say we have a customer on the name of John. Whenever John is trying to place an order for Coke, it need to be referred to Coca-Cola over here. Whenever John is trying to place an order for Coke, it need to be referred to Coca-Cola. Or we have one more customer on the name of Sam. Now, whenever Sam is trying to place an order for cola, it need to be referred to Coca-Cola. The different customers will be calling the same product by a different name So user need to maintain the record for that. So this record is going to be maintained using transaction code VD51 for create mode, VD52 for change, and VD53 for display. VD51, VD52, and VD53 is the transaction code for this. VD51, VD52, VD53. So maintenance of record is going to be easy itself. So let me show you. So if you want to go by the path for this master data, the part of our easy access, get into logistics, and it's part of logistic execution. It's a part of logistic execution. And under that, master data. So if you get into this master data, customer material information. This is what we need to maintain. Customer material information. So if you expand this folder, VD51 is the transaction code. So click on this VD51 and this up the screen is going to be looking, which we try to call it as an initial screen of our info record. And all these three entries are going to be addressed as mandatory entries. The user need to maintain the values in this particular fields mandatory, 100%. So here, so this is our customer to whom I'm trying to maintain the record, sales org and the distribution channel information. Sales org and the distribution channel information. Now once you maintain it, simply click on enter. It will be taking us to the overview screen. So there's nothing but our overview screen. And in this overview screen, this is the place where we are going to be entering material information. On which name company is trying to sell the product, that name need to be entered over here. So let's say HDTV is what we have created. And this particular customer is trying to place an order for HD. So whenever, let's say this customer is placing an order for HD, it need to be referred to HDTV. Whenever this customer is trying to place an order for HD, it need to be referred to HDTV. I'm maintaining this particular link. Click on enter. Okay. And try to save this one. Now test it. Now if you go for creating an order, a way to enter that particular term. So for that, I'm just trying to get into item overview. So here, this is the place where you're going to be entering customer's terminology, customer material number. So I'm trying to maintain it as an HD along with the order quantity. So I'm maintaining order quantity over here. So here, maintain order quantity, and once you click on enter, what happens? System is going to be reading the info record and material information is going to be displayed. Now see. Now once you click on enter, system read the info record and material has been displayed up over here. This is how it works out. So this is the place where you're going to be maintaining customer material number. Maintain order quantity. System will read the info record and material details will be shown up over here. Okay. There's the first thing you need to know. Now, as I mentioned, like info record is used to fix up specific material behavior for a specific customer. Now, how it works out. Now, it's going to be simple. Now, here, if you try to basically get into change mode, VD52, into change mode, VD52, into details, now select this particular line item and you can see an info record details icon. Please click on it. And here we can maintain the limitations. So whenever this customer is placing an order for HD, it need to be referred to HDTV. We maintain that link. Now here you can specify these values from which plan you're going to be delivering the stock. So for this material, for this particular customer, this is the plan from which we are going to be delivering the stock always. And we are trying to maintain delivery priority. So delivery priority, let's say I'm trying to maintain it as 0 to normal priority. And how many times we can do partial deliveries? 5 times or 7 times I'm trying to maintain. Maximum is going to be 9 times, but I'm trying to maintain it as 7 times. And these values are going to be with reference to this material for this particular customer only. For this particular customer only. So maintain all the settings, save it, and check it out. So check in the order whether system is trying to read the info record and values has been displayed or not. So product order quantity. If info record maintain, you will be seeing this one. Now, if you're basically getting to item data, under shipping tab, you can observe delivery priority and the partial delivery information. You can see delivery priority and partial delivery information, which is getting copied from where? From our CMIR. We maintain this information in our customer master as well, X02. In customer master, we maintain it. Under sales area data, shipping tab, you can see delivery priority has been maintained as 01 and partial deliveries has been maintained as 9. But these are not the values which has been copied up over here. These values got copied from where? From our CMIR. So whatever values you maintain in CMIR is going to be given first preference. In case if values are missing in CMIR, then it will be getting copied from our next master data. It will be getting copied from our next master data. Okay. So please remember, so values maintained in CMIR will be given first preference. So this is basically used to fix up material behavior for a specific customer. If you want to maintain the limitations, there is a format in which you are going to be maintaining it. Now comes the next one, which we call it as plan determination. So how plant is going to be getting copied up. For this plan, let me try to work in tomorrow's class. It's going to be too much, so we try to work with this in tomorrow's class. We try to finish off plan determination. We try to finish off item category determination as well. Two things. So please try to work with these things, how to work out with shipping point, storage location, CMIR. And if you face any difficulties, please let me know. Shall help you out.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Suppose I'm maintaining the plant in the CMIR which is not extended to the material and customer master. So it will take, right?
No, you need to
It will
extend the
not.
material. Otherwise, it will be not getting copied.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. I'll meet you tomorrow then. Thank you.